Today, my beautiful friend, I'm going to teach you how to identify and what to do when you come across a serial fucker in your life. Val, what exactly is a serial fucker?
Are you talking to me?
The serial fucker is the guy whose one and only goal, the pinnacle of his life, is to go around sleeping with one woman after another in a series, without actually wanting a relationship with them, but planting the illusion that they are in a relationship with him. Understand that there is absolutely nothing wrong with a man not wanting to be married and wanting to be single. The issue is when his goal is to deceive in order to, my dear friend, sleep with you. The serial fucker acts as follows. He has a scripted pattern. Yes, I'm missing a nail. And in this scripted pattern, he always says the same phrases, takes women to the same places, tells the same stories, and has a whole routine already set up to turn that woman into a sexual conquest. Beautiful. What happens over the course of a serial fucker's life? He keeps telling stories to women and starts to identify which stories work best. He meticulously crafts a script, AIDS, which is what we call the absolute ideal blueprint to seduce his targets, deceive their minds, and ultimately capture their hearts. So when you find yourself standing in front of a serial fucker, what you will notice is that he seems utterly enchanting and almost magical. He seems like a man above other men. What he says is incredibly charismatic and persuasive. And when you finally manage to pull back the mask of a serial manipulator and you get in touch with other women who were also his victims, you will notice that you have a surprising amount in common in your personal stories. The exact same places, the same specific photo patterns, and the same calculated little tricks he used to seduce you. It is almost as if he was following a scripted routine with every single one of you. Let me give you an example. Once I was in a relationship with a serial fucker, and he used to say that every time we looked at the clock and saw two identical numbers, for example, 1515, 1919, 2020, we should make a wish for love.
Exciting.
In other words, since we were together all the time, how many times a day did he and I make that wish for love? Actually, it was just me. That was meant to enchant me, to draw me closer to him romantically, and to cover up any other thoughts I might have had about him, except for the idea that he was a deeply passionate man. When I exposed this man, I found out that the other women he had relationships with, whom he treated the same way and deceived just as he did me, had experienced exactly the same seduction and conquest tactics. In reality, it's done drop by drop, gradually making the victim become more connected to him. The serial fucker will also seem like an extraordinary guy because little by little and with all his victims, he plants the idea that there is a deep connection between you. But the truth is, my friend, a serial fucker doesn't connect with any woman at all. For them, practically all women serve only one purpose.
This clever little magic trick is widely known as the crush tool.
To serve him sexually, where he feeds off their energy and where he feeds off the boost to his own ego. Because every victim he manages to get into bed, no matter what he has to do, use, no matter what story he has to tell, whether it's ethical or not, all the victims are the same to him. His ego being stroked gives him the impression that he is bigger, smarter, that he's the badass, that he's more intelligent, that he can do it, that he's an alpha. It's all just a mere illusion of his hysteria and psychological aberration. But what happens is that he uses women solely for this purpose, and practically all the victims will be absolutely certain that he loved them. The thing is, the serial fucker is a guy who will make you believe, and he will play the role of the passionate man, the romantic man, the honest man, the faithful man, the man who is above and beyond the ordinary. And so I don't want you to be fooled by that man who seems just a little too perfect. I want you to start opening your eyes when a man like that approaches you. Don't let yourself be self-deluded and dive into this story just because you really want to experience a great love. Yes, you want it, that's perfectly fine, and there are men who do want to experience a great love. But those men, when they are good men and they are genuine, they won't be quite so magical like that. Understand that the magical man is the one who is clearly trying to seem unreal. And that's where the danger lies. And for you, my beautiful friend, especially if you've already been a victim of a serial fucker, or if you want to learn how to protect yourself from them, become my student, become a magnetic woman. Take my course, Magnetic Woman, 30 Days to Transform Your Life. This course helps you have sky-high self-esteem and boosts your power of attraction. It even helps you develop a lot of sexual magnetism and teaches you who men really are, those who are good and those who are bad. Of course, at some point you might come across a bad man, but with the knowledge of a magnetic woman, you'll be able to identify him more easily and break that cycle. The biggest harm that happens when a woman gets involved with a serial fucker is having to break free from all the illusions he created, which often seemed like a dream. Many women become extremely attached to exactly that, and that's what brings them down emotionally. But since you are my student, you not only have access to the course, where the lessons are already recorded, but you also get 30 days free to talk directly with me. The course is yours forever, and you still have 30 days with me, my friend, where you can tell me in detail what happened to you. And with my vast experience, I will tell you everything I think about it, who that man is, and what I would do if I were in your place. Now go ahead, click the link or the button here and become my student.